pretty much full screen. It swoops out. The heavy version goes up. And because it goes up, it can catch your jump, right? So the mind game that you play with Rashid in mid-range is when you're throwing the light version, it goes far, but people can jump it if they're at the right spot. The heavy version, it loses the jump, but you can try to drive rush after and stuff, and then that's when Dual Kevin's going to react with EXDP. So watch for Dual Kevin playing the light and heavy fireball game, mixing up those two options, checking drive rushes with EXDP, and Itabashi sneaking around it with that grappler Zangief jump medium kick.
And you know he's going to try to close that distance himself, right? He's going to walk mid-screen, try to absorb a bunch of it,
Dual Kevin
and
looking
make sure
good.
he does it. I mean, he's looking like dual Kevins.
You saw that there's both Kevins.
There were both Kevins.
There was two Kevins
First
up
time
there.
captured on camera as these guys check buttons. But no, I'm glad you did say that, though. I mean, look, it's not going to be easy for Geef to kind of, you know, traverse this space, especially if you're fighting a character like Rashid. But that's what I think we're going to see. We're going to see a lot of mid-screen walking forward, a lot of Rashid trying to get away, constantly jumping just so he can make sure the Geef doesn't get comfortable on the ground where he's going to hit one of these solid buttons, find a knockdown, and potentially start putting my man in the blender. Still going to be hard because you got things like spinning mixer. You do have to respect that, but also just the fact Dual Kevin's ground game is so strong. But the crowd is letting you know how they feel.
The Kevin chants in the crowd immediately. The Midwest Heart on the stage. Top 3 of the tournament already. Trying to make his way to winners finals. The first person to be in top 2 of this event. And the intro's rocking.
Look at all my haters. Yeah, I'm making them mad. Ugh. Here we go.
Top 3 of the tournament here.
Coke, bro.
It's time.
Or actually, iced coffee. I'll take iced coffee.
That's the one. There's the heavy whirlwind. That one beats jumps. And then the light whirlwind will check you from full screen. He's going to throw those two, trying to throw off Itabashi here. Mix between them.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Sends out the OD whirlwind and still catches the tail end of that jump with the roundhouse.
Yeah, Kevin trying to play it slow here. There's the light one. Very, very smart of him. Covers the grounded approach there.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
wrong combo. He tried to do medium into heavy kick, and he just got raw heavy kick.
Oh, he's stuck in this corner. Backdash on the throw. Too late for the SPD. Perfect parry on the armored punch, and that's going to be the first round. Damn, that was fast.
And the interaction there, too. You saw that he throws the fireball. Itabashi sees it, and he goes for the heavy punch to armor through, and then Dual Kevin ready with that response. He responded to the answer to the answer. There's light whirlwind shots. Then he throws the heavier, the medium to try to catch the jump preemptively. He's mixing up those zoning options.
And look at Geef just walking forward. A lot of times you don't mind him really playing back, but he's always going to close that distance. But obviously playing a lot closer to normal. Parry on the OD, spins the drive reversal to get the knockdown, getting closer to that corner. It's not going to take much for Geef to get the lead in this match. Maybe just a rare spinning SPD.
Yeah, and he's losing space. Dual Kevin is getting walked down now to the corner, and so he's trying to be more active. There's the running bear grab.
Look at the waves. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Stuck in this corner. Dual Kevin needs to get out. The slam. Now, oh, the people's elbow.
Easy peasy, just like that. He took so much space on the ground. Kevin was so worried about the jump, he didn't want to spit out more whirlwind shots. So Itabashi Zangief, good recognition. Nice interruption on the approach.
Knowing those buttons are really stubby, sets up the level 2 after the knockdown. What do you do with it? You see what he did there. Dashed into it, dissipates so much faster. Finds the medium punch, knockdown. This is a great spot for Itabashi Zangief.
Into the corner already. He's got the whirlwind shots a little far on that, and scary stuff. Spaced out heavy kick. Itabashi's locked and loaded, and he just mistimes that perfect parry on the heavy punch. Nice whip punish.
Okay, knockdown in this corner. Really need to be careful now. You can see Itabashi just scouting, waiting.
Oh, he's scheming all right.
Hunting the prey.
There's the anti-air. Oh my, bro, the patience from both of them.
The fact that he was sitting in front of Zangief that long without moving, yeah, you're crazy. He's got 3 bars, bro.
Uh-oh, drive rush is successful. This could be the beginning of something terrifying.
Light punch SPD. You're in death's range. Don't let him clip you.
Level 2 for the confirm. He can do the neutral jump extender off this after the heavy kick. Barely built it. Good awareness there from Dual Kevin. And you could feel Itabashi on the prowl.
Yeah, you can see the hands start to like gyrate. His hands with the finger movement. That's I'm about to grab you. I'm about to grab you. Look at the grabby hands of Zangief.
Yeah, and the thing about this, nice interruption on that from Itabashi. He's so ready. The thing about this is you just can't let him begin to implant the fear, right? The minute one, a couple of series goes right for Itabashi, you know that it's going to be lights out. So Kevin's just got to stay composed like this.
Defensive throw right there, especially after that interaction. Bad move, especially considering it's going to give Rashid the middle of the screen. And now he's got the corner. And now you got to fight your way out. What a crouch short. Spins a little meter.
Yeah, the whip punish didn't want to believe in it, though. Dual Kevin playing it nice and safe. Went for the stuff. And he got the trade combo off it because the extra frame advantage from that drive rush.
Oh, another throw. A scenario. The next exchange could end the round. The DI. Itabashi Zangief wasn't ready for it. He's playing at a crazy speed right now.
Yeah, I love that he was so active right there, just caging him up. And look at these approaches from Dual Kevin. He's down to take up more space instead of committing to the zoning, which is what he did in the first game.
And you can see him putting himself right outside that range where you have to hit a bigger button from Zangief to actually make it count. OD spinning mixer to stop the pressure, but look at the drive bar from Dual Kevin.
Yeah, that's the problem. You fought out, but now you're low on drive gauge. One more hit is burnout here, so Dual Kevin's trying to run. He does not want to fight this.
Once again, he's getting walked down. Look at the positioning on the screen. He's getting closer and closer and closer to that corner. This should be the round. Itabashi Zangief in the second game, getting around, stopping the bleeding. What's next?
And Kevin has not been on the back foot too much this set so far, so this could be the beginning of it. With punish light kick from Zangief, one of his best options in footsies for stuff like that.
He's been using so much of this stand medium, and I love it. I talked about before how Rashid has these stubby buttons. That stand medium punch is one of the best options he has.
Double headbutt. He goes for the regular throw now, one guess away.
The spine
walk
buster,
back.
the headbutt, the confirm, the perfect. Itabashi Zangief ties up the set here.
You saw that smile on his face. We mentioned that on the winner's side.
Bro, Geef says, I'm just built different. Yo!
And he says, wow. That's a scary guy.
Bro, he said, nah, bro. The wind, the earth, nor the clouds. I'm just built different. Yo, Geef, the bars.
And this is another Zangief in top 3. We saw, obviously, 2 if you count Mena and Kobayan in that top 8 of EVO Japan as well. This character is a force to be messed with, man. He's a scary being.
The ruined lab. The glass is moving.
And you see the test subject in the background, too.
Right?
Okay, and Kevin back to a little bit more whirlwind shot at the start of this round, playing a little less of that ground game, a little bit more fireball control.
And definitely giving up a lot of the ground control, not going for so many fireballs like you said before. But that opens up Itabashi Zangief to contest that ground game so much more, and is giving him a half-life lead already.
Yeah, wow. What a whip punish from Kevin.
Gets the medium punch spinning mixer. Free follow-up after you get the punish counter. Pops him up high enough, and you can see him teasing that range.
Little two-tap, and now the fireballs again, looking for the air approach. Other side, but he does end up closer to the corner. That's a good front throw to get rid of that, though. Try to armor through, didn't make it in time. Kevin, a lot more whirlwind shot in this game. That's got to be on Itabashi's mind. Drive impact scary for that. The jump medium kick early scary for that. Wow, he had medium kick 3 times in a row.
Not close enough to get the SPD. That's why you see Itabashi really okay with hitting these buttons at this range. Dual Kevin starting to freeze up, and you can see that it's happening. Itabashi Zangief scouting that it's happening, and now he's starting to do a running bear grab. Now he's starting to hit these buttons a lot more confidently, knowing that Dual Kevin isn't going to take to the air.
Yeah, and Dual Kevin is like, I threw 7 fireballs and you never jump. Like, you know, he's thinking about it. Wow, what a scariest stuff on that, though. Headbutt.
After the headbutt, you're like, anything could happen.
Yeah, and Kevin's been throwing so many whirlwind shots to try to bait Itabashi to jump. He hasn't jumped yet. You know he's still thinking about it, and if he goes back to the whirlwind shot and it gets jumped, it's going to be a bad feeling.
Oh, wow. Runs up, gets the hit, did believe in the confirm. Still has the life lead. 4 throw to the corner, level 2, coming right up.
Wind, the neutral here. You got to guess. Parry on wake up to beat this is going to be the option, but then the guess afterwards is the bad one. What a stop again!
Oh my God, he steals a turn and you are in danger. The smoke alarm is going off. SPD, he went for a reset. Punish counter there.
You got to be careful for the level 2. Oh my God.
You're playing a dangerous game. You're just going to throw that at that range. SPD, put him to sleep.
And you saw the roar from Itabashi when he landed that one. He is 1 game away here.
My man said the wind is always on my side.
It is. And Kevin's having a think here, man. Despite trying to condition Itabashi, he has not fallen for anything. He's a wall on this neutral, just giving so many problems so far for Dual Kevin. The crowd chanting for him.
We know where we are. Y'all can make some noise for y'all, boy. Yeah.
Here it is. We'll see if he can find an adjustment here. If it's more ground approach with drive rush, which is what he tried in the second game. If it's more fireballs, which is the first and third. Have to see if he changes things up again and just goes for more normals, maybe.
Grand final showing is on the line, so you know these guys are going to leave it all on the table right here.
A lot more fireball. Just charge fireball, regular fireball. Mixer trying to make the approach look a little different.
And he was really not showing that the first time in the first games that they played before. Using the spinner mixer powered up from that position he's not shown before, so it's really good that he's absolutely, oh no, spine buster. Wait a minute. The knees in front. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh my God. That's like 35%.
Ooh, and he barely caught him there. Big one for Kevin to hit. Harry drive rush away. And the whip punish. He's a couple of more boots away. These trades are not good for Kevin here, but Itabashi just on the prowl, just pulling up on him. Look at him go.
Yo, that stand medium kick doing work, and then the DI. That has happened to me so many times online. It's happened to me so many times online.
And now set point for Itabashi here. The first DI he's even done through a whirlwind shot. Stuffed the chop there that time. Dual Kevin makes it in first. Trying to bait something there, doesn't find it. He does have level 2. Scary stuff, the 2-piece. Nothing more because it was the second hit that was counter instead.
Lots of blocking on the side of Dual Kevin now. Oh, the running bear grab again.
He's like 2 big guesses away.
Oh my God. Dual Kevin, you need to do something. One more round. And he's got 3 bars into the level 3. Itabashi Zangief is going to grand finals. The crowd letting you know how they feel. The 44-year-old cashing his ticket. Grand finals appearance here at Combo Breaker. Once again,